Hi, this is Paul Shern with Impact DataSource, and today I'm going to give you an overview of our economic and fiscal impact computer models, total impact and quick impact. First off, the two models are both very similar, as in they calculate the economic impacts of a project over a specific period of time. Typically, the model is set up for 10 years. Then we translate these economic impacts into fiscal impacts. Those are the additional revenues and additional costs for taxing districts. And then we analyze possible tax abatement and incentives for the project being considered by the city or community. The real difference between total impact and quick impact lies in the level of detail. Total impact includes all relevant taxing districts that are affected by the project, and quick impact is limited to just a single taxing district. The file itself is an EXE file. It requires Excel. The functionality is similar to Excel, except it's not that typical XLS file. It's compatible with Excel 2007 as well as older versions of Excel. We provide you with a blank template version, and you can make copies of that file for each specific project. And so as more information comes in and you need to modify inputs, you can go to the project file for that specific project. Now, a little bit before we jump over and look at the application, just to give you the outline of how the model works, it has multiple sheets, and the users enter data on the first few sheets and can view and print reports on subsequent sheets. So if we jump over there right now, it starts off, this is a total impact model, just a sample version of it, so we can get an idea of what we're talking about. But here is the instruction page, which will go over all the instructions in our initial meetings about your specific model. But the first data input sheet is this firm data page, which will provide you with a data sheet that corresponds to this page so that you can ask a prospect for their information. So you send out the data sheet to the prospect, they return it filled in, and you just input the data into this page. As you can see, you can select the location, and here we have it set up for multiple cities in this area. But any model is, in this part specifically, is very custom, so we can set up multiple counties, many cities, different school districts, and any number of taxing districts that you would need. This is just, like I said, a sample. And then on this page, again, this is information that's being asked of the prospect firm about their specific projects. But down below, we have some information that the community would want to enter in, such as incentives. In this case, the community is thinking about a job creation incentive of $2 million, and then we provide a range around that just to give additional information. And then in terms of tax abatement, you'll identify what property taxes will be abated at what percentage over the 10-year period, and then which taxing districts will abate those taxes. And so that's pretty much it for the firm data page. If we go to the assumptions page, this is just a lot of the information, the tax rates that flow through from that firm data page. And so you won't need to edit this one as much or at all every time. Most of the data you'll be entering on firm data page and just kind of checking these assumptions to make sure they're still correct. And so once that information is all entered in on firm data and check the assumptions, you can go to the report. And we have the executive summary and the full report. Let's jump to the full report right now, and we can look at a print preview of this, and you can see the full report is, in this case, 39 pages. It's usually about 30 pages or 40 pages long, depending on the number of taxing districts. And as you scroll down, we have a table of contents and then a project summary, and all the detail of the full report, including appendices which show the detailed calculations. And now I can get into more of the actual report information in another video if you check that out on our website. The executive summary here is just the facts. It cuts straight to the chase without a lot of the extra detail that we do include in the full report. So this is a 5-page report in this case, which gets right to the economic impacts, costs and benefits for taxing districts, slices that a couple different ways with some graphs. And then we look at, on this executive summary, we also have tax abatement as well as the rate of return and payback period. And so I want to show just one more item here on this model. We have an what-if incentives what-if analysis. And this would be for community that wanted to play around with some different criteria. So if the community wanted to have a payback period of 7 years, they could choose this, enter in 7 years, and then see what the return on investment would be in terms of a percentage rate and also the dollar amount. You could also say if you wanted a specific rate of return, you could click here, enter in your desired rate of return, and get a payback period of 6.5 years, for, in this case of 15%, and just under 1.5 million in terms of incentive dollar amount. And this is tied into the information entered in your firm data and assumptions, so it's project specific in every case. The last tab here is just an annual economic impact report. This is for an established company. If you just wanted to get a better idea of how your economy works, your local economy works, you can type in just a handful of data points here, and if we look at the page preview, we have a 8-page report of the economic impact, the annual economic impact of that firm in the community, and so you get some of those same fiscal impacts and economic impacts that you would in a full report. Just jumping back to the PowerPoint a minute, some more information on the models. They're sold on an annual subscription basis, and so each year we will update tax rates, make sure the multipliers, the RIMS 2 multipliers are up to date, and make any other changes you would need. We'll provide you with data sheets to assist in obtaining information from prospect firms. Throughout the year, as you need help or need changes to the model, we provide unlimited technical support. And in addition, we include one free economic impact analysis, which we will prepare. This is for a project that may not fit into the model exactly, or one where you just need a third party to stand behind it. And as I said before, we worked through a sample version, but each model is developed customized for a specific community or region. And so we can add any additional tables or analysis that you'd like to see. So it's very flexible in that sense. And so finally, if you get a chance, please take a chance to download a sample economic impact model from our website and play with it and get a little bit more familiar with it. And contact us with any questions or to tell us what you'd like us to help you with. Again, my name is Paul Shurin, and my information's on the page here. And my partner is Jerry Walker. Thank you.